past 25 years, I've been treating a neurological condition called attention deficit disorder. The key symptoms of ADD, distractibility, impulsivity, restlessness, disorganization, trouble planning, procrastination, have come to be key attributes of most people working and living in today's world. Well, interestingly enough, over the past decade or so, more and more people have been coming to me saying they thought they had ADD, but they didn't. They had what I call a severe case of modern life. The symptoms of overloaded circuits are very similar to the symptoms of attention deficit disorder. You feel frustrated, frantic, furious, fearful, forgetful, frenetic. You're in a state of frenzy. And as a result, you can't focus. You're distracted. You can't sustain mental energy on one task for much longer than a few seconds.
The environment, everyday activities are getting more and more complex, more and more full of information and demanding. We often talk about the new information society and the overflow of information. And this has created a very demanding environment for us. And you could say that our brain is under attack.
We have an executive brain, and our executive brain is where we do all of that productivity, planning, paying attention, self-control, the parts of our brain that really make decisions, make choices, and allow us to follow through on plans. And then we have an older part of our brain, the emotional brain, which is where we react to things. The problem comes in if we get stuck in our emotional brain and just keep reacting to things, because productivity is not busyness.
One question that people often ask me is it possible to become addicted to making trivial choices in our lives? And I do think it is possible to become addicted to it. And in fact, I think it's becoming more and more probable that we become addicted to it, mainly because our lives have become so reactive that it's hard for us to not become addicted to making trivial choices. From the moment you wake up in the morning, you've got your phones going, you've got emails coming in, you've got text messages coming in. You don't have enough time to truly concentrate because you're concentrating on 2, 3, maybe 4 things simultaneously, which means that you are in a perpetual state of reaction orientation as opposed to proactively orienting yourself.
Every time we make a choice, we rewire our brains. I think somebody once said that bad habits are easy to form and hard to break, whereas good habits are hard to form and easy to break. So if you don't take an active part in changing the brain correctly, then it'll be sort of a slave to stimuli that are imposed upon it.
The greater presence of choice in our modern day lives means that we now have more opportunities to make worse choices for ourselves, particularly if you take the position of reacting to all the choices present in your life, but you also have greater opportunities to make better choices for yourself. And the only way we're going to get to that is by being more choosy about our choosing. You need to be strategic about choosing.